About 100,000 turnout in London for pro-Palestine rally.
Here's a summary of the article.
About 100,000 demonstrators turned out in central London to show their support for Palestine and demand an end to Israel's bombardment of Gaza. The Met earlier posted an image on Twitter of a protester on top of a bus on Whitehall, and confirmed that he was now down safely. In London, some of the protesters chanted, "From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free," despite a controversy around the slogan's meaning. The slogan's defenders describe it as a long-standing protest chant that calls for a homeland for the Palestinian people. A small group of protesters held a separate demonstration in central London on Saturday in which a large banner read, "Muslim armies, rescue the people of Palestine." Speakers addressed the group of about 100 people in Arabic as they gathered in Balfour Mews, just off the path of the main protest. Several hundred people also marched in the Italian capital, Rome, and protests were held in New York.
This post received a score of 16,000, with an upvote ratio of 79%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Looks like the queers for Palestine types weren't as welcome as they'd expected. Shocker.
Lol, right? These Western LGBTQ types truly do not understand that none of them are remotely liked in the East. From Palestine to Israel. Yeah. Being any type of queer is a huge fucking target on your back.
Israel has a refugee program to accept gay Palestinians into Israel from the West Bank. Granted, the Hasidic population wasn't exactly enthusiastic about it being set up.
Our chairman of the Knesset is actually very openly gay.
There are 1.3 meters Muslims in London, so that's not surprising. It might be a bit on the low side even.
You can simultaneously denounce Hamas as the abhorrent terrorists they are and empathize with the Palestine people. Hamas is predicated upon the genocide of Jews, and extricating innocent Palestinians from that reprehensible ideology is a Gordian knot when people vehemently refuse to distinguish. I dislike the incendiary language of Hamas galvanizing Muslims into a simulacrum of a holy war as well, and I'm too cynical to believe none of these protesters don't sympathize with Hamas under the veneer of righteous indignation for Palestine. Anti-Semitism pervades like an insidious corruption. Protests like these.
Greater than Gideon's knot, you mean, the famously complex knot that was impossible to untangle. Gideon is a biblical figure, a leader of the Israelites who somewhat famously equipped an army with trumpet-like devices, which were then blown at the start of a night battle which was resoundingly won by those horn-equipped Israelites. Became in the 20th century a book title and then a movie title about the U.S. Supreme Court case which established the right to be represented in court by an attorney regardless of how prosperous or poor an arrested person is. The claimant in that case had the surname Gideon.
If I could afford it, I'd pay whatever the cost to have you follow me around and provide facts or corrections all day.
Just get a mentat like in Dune.
It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Sappho that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion. It is by the juice of Sappho that thoughts acquire speed. The lips acquire stains. The stains become a warning. It is by will alone I set my mind in motion.
What exactly is the message here? Arab lives only matter when they're beefing with Israel. Where were all these people when Arabs were killing Arabs in Syria, Iraq and Yemen?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.